Hello everybody and welcome to part 5 of making Colossus. Part 5 already, God. I've made quite a lot of progress over the past 2 weeks. It's probably been my quickest recreation going so far, as in I've made quite a lot of stuff within a short amount of time. But in part 3 you saw me make the shop, and in part 4 you saw me make the station. Quite proud of how the station turned out, to be honest. Really happy with the lights that I modelled. I had to model quite a few TMTK pieces for the station, but turned out pretty well. But yeah, I do a few things in this video, and at the moment you can see me making the transfer track. You can see there just fiddling about with TMTK. I've literally just been struggling so much to get the textures right for the Colossus entrance sign that I've made. I did get there eventually, but it took me like 8 tries. Anyway, I believe after that I go and move on to some safety nets. There are quite a few safety nets around Colossus. And then we finish off by showing you part of the queue. I'm not obviously going to show all the queue because it's not that interesting to watch, but it's part of the process of making or doing a recreation, so I thought I had to show a little bit of it. This transfer track actually will not work if this was like this in real life. Planet Coaster doesn't really let you do transfer tracks very well, so the tracks actually overlap, so it won't be able to move across, but it's as good as you're going to get for a transfer track in Planet Coaster, unfortunately. For this brake run I had to try and get the actual type of brake they use in real life from a different coaster. I don't really remember which one it was, but the fins, the brakes are like either side of the track instead of in the middle of it. Because I've done a train swap, it doesn't make sense how the train interacts with the track, but I believe it's the Eurofighter I've used here. But that's just the closest to how it looks in real life. Okay, so now we're moving on to the walkway that is next to the brake run. If you notice those speaker models, I'd actually like to thank Ben Moore for making those for me. He actually inspired me to make more speakers that Merlin use. Because I'm an audio person, I actually quite enjoyed modelling them, and I will be having a speaker pack that will be being released with the Colossus. It's nothing special and not too many people really care about it, but I really like them. I'll probably put a link to Ben's whatever in the description. I don't even know. So yeah, nothing too special, it's just a simple grate floor. And then we're gonna add a fence next to it, and I think I do change the colour of the... yeah, but here we go. For some reason I thought it was brown, but it's not, it's green. And now we're moving on to the safety nets that I'm on about. There are so many of these round Colossus, I'm probably going to lose count how many I'm doing, but it's there in real life, so it's got to be in the recreation too. I know I said that we're halfway through this, but I don't think there's going to be that many more episodes left. I don't really have that much left to do actually. In part 6 you're going to see me do the outer wall for the plaza. I'm not too sure what else I'm going to show, probably a bit of foliage, but mainly that's all I need to do is foliage. Oh yeah, and I need to do supports, but that's about it. I've already done half of the supports. I've done mainly all of the supports for the Cobra roll, and I finished the supports for the airtime hill and the first corkscrew, but it's just the rest of it I need to do. That shouldn't take too long. I probably won't even show that on camera because it's supports, it's not that interesting. Custom supports can be quite annoying to do sometimes, and a lot of the time I just do them, realise they're wrong and delete them again, so yeah, it's probably not best to show that. And finally we're finishing off by doing the queue. As you can see, I've already done the path outline. I made a plan using I think it was planning applications for X they showed most of it there, so I just used that. Drew an outline on it so I could see it better, and then just copied that with the concrete, and now I'm just doing the fencing around it. Colossus has this just simple fence, so piece count stays low, which I'm pretty happy about. But unfortunately, I don't really do much else in this video apart from the queue, so I'm just gonna leave you here. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you stick around for part 6 of remaking Colossus. Goodbye.